All right. Hi, everybody. This is live, but hi, everyone. This is Sunset Mushi. So if you're watching this at a later time, welcome in. If you guys want to listen to any of the readings that might come through today, if anyone ends up getting readings, by all means, go for it. I am going to be doing a collective reading. I have been doing them at the end of these, but hi, welcome in. But I think I might do a collective reading at the start for just everybody. So then once that's out of the way, I can just do not private readings. I can do personal readings from anyone who might want to do a reading with me tonight. So yeah, I'm going to try that actually. So I might give it a few minutes and see if anybody wants to enter and hang out. But dang, and I'm wondering if I have a cup, but I don't. Dang. Oh well. I was going to pour myself some water. So yeah, I'll give this live stream a few minutes to see if anyone enters in. Ba-da-da-da. I'm going to have a candle lit for some positive energy flow. Try to move the camera back more. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hi, Gitana. I'm all right. I've been really good lately. Some waves. Dealing with a lot. Kind of going through, I guess, grieving of sorts, as always, as usual. Throughout my life, I've kind of always have been processing sorrow and grief and things like that. So I'm getting through it. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you. I thought you said something big and positive happened for me. Now I was like, I got excited, and then I read further. I was like, oh, gotcha. Wow. I sure hope so. I believe it. Ba-da-da. Trying to put up the live stream onto my computer so I can read the comments a lot easier. There we go. Aww. Thank you for saying that. Welcome in, everybody. If you would like to get a reading from me, let me know. I have payment/donation links in the description. I can copy and paste them into the chat if any of you are interested. And then, yeah, and then we can get something set up. But for now, usually I wait till the end of these live streams, but I think I'll do the collective readings in the beginning so then I don't have to create timestamps. So yeah, this is a reading for everybody here. This is a reading for anybody who might listen to this video in the future. This is a reading for anybody who comes in the middle of this live stream long after I finish this. So let me write a timestamp so I remember. Let's write the timestamp 420. So this is the collective reading for everybody. What is the first message coming through? Woo! We got 2 of Cups. So Valentine's Day did just come by. So this is a love message for the collective right away. So this can be, you guys have been coming together with partners of some sort. I'm saying partners, I just mean like you guys are all here. So like you guys might be coming together with your partner each respectively, you know? So I hope that makes sense. That's what's happening. And for others of you, if you spent, let's say, Valentine's Day alone or just with some friends or something, this is like you're really building that intimacy with yourself and that overall you're giving yourself a lot of love which is very positive because that is attracting a person into your life. For those of you, if you're still trying to manifest love, or like a partnership, like a person. If you are still single or something like that, this is saying like you're doing a really good job of bringing in that kind of energy. Hi, Ayana. You? Nice. Eight of Swords, yeah. So, and then for everyone, whether you're single or in a relationship of some sort, this is saying right now you might be feeling a little bit stuck. You're not sure what's next. You're not sure what the next step is. So let's get some advice for that. For those of you who are feeling stuck when it comes to love. Some of you, if it's like you haven't met this person yet or something, or you don't know how to talk to someone quite yet, or you have met somebody but you're not sure how to ask them out or how to go to the next level, like whatever it is that you're feeling stuck about, let's get an advice card. Five of Pentacles is saying to go at it alone for now. Like whatever that challenge is, some of you, the challenge could be that you're sort of alone in this moment or single or something like that, but you're not. You're in it together. Ayana, thank you. You're in it together. I just received your donation, your payment. Thank you. Sweet. Okay, let's get a little bit more advice, and that might conclude the collective reading, but I feel like there's a few other messages I want to get out. The Ace of Pentacles, that's saying for a lot of you, the advice is to move forward towards your new beginning. If you want to come together with someone, continue making those steps forward on your journey. And aside from romance, like getting started on your life, like that's something that you cannot rush. Slow and steady, you know, even just in small ways, just making the effort of trying to be fine by yourself or something, or trying to build your life by yourself. Just the effort itself is what really counts here, is what I'm getting. And then last but not least, the Sun card, positivity. There's a positive outcome for you, for all of you listening, whether it's about romance or whether it's about career or whether it's about feeling not alone or whether it's about feeling solid in your own energy, feeling abundant, feeling lively, feeling enthused, motivated. That's whatever it's about that you're looking for. There's a positive outcome here. So you're finding what you're looking for. This is a really good time to continue moving forward. We are in the third quarter moon as of today. And the third quarter is quite usually about release, letting go, not needing to take action really. And then if you are taking action, it's like dedicated towards clearing stuff, clearing old energy. But I am getting the message that it's like still move forward and take some action steps anyways, because you're still in the middle of reaching certain goals. But at the same time, some of you guys might be feeling a little bit stagnant. You might have felt like, I had some goals, but why am I suddenly feeling unmotivated? Is it because I'm lacking from within? Is it because I'm codependent? Is it because of the devil's energy, like some shadow work to do? And it's like, maybe it's simply just the moon's energy. The moon is currently in the third quarter, which is about release. So these feelings of blockages kind of are meant to happen in this moment. And it's so we can stop for a minute and release, and moving forward we'll start feeling a lot more natural, perhaps even just with that recognition. Sometimes it's just the awareness of that makes that stagnant energy feeling sort of go away. Two of Wands, so it's like just making decisions that are positive for you. So right now it's a time of positivity. So if you're not feeling productive enough to take certain action steps, well, sleep, meditate, listen to music that makes you feel good, or read a nice book, you know? So it's like, try not to be so hard on yourself at this time, because the third quarter moon is sort of the time to relax the most. So this is the last part of the moon cycle before we reach the new moon. So there does seem to be a lot of new energy coming in currently during the third quarter, building up through the new moon. that's all quite positive, and you'll have more action to take. You'll have more decisions to make and a lot more motivation. A little bit later, everything changes, so nothing stays the same. So if you're feeling stagnant at all, anybody listening in the collective, that energy will shift. So yeah, let's get one final advice for something to just reflect on. We are entering Pisces season. We are also entering Mercury retrograde. Both are very reflective energies. So what is something to reflect on for right now that you could just think about? Sadness, the feelings of disappointment, feeling of like, what should I be doing right now? Where'd it go? The five uncertain, uncertainty in the material world, unsure about certain feelings. This is like allowing your genuine emotions to come through, whether it's sadness or if you're grieving at all, any of you. It's like to reflect on the pain and not to ignore it. So this is not telling you to pretend to be happy. This is telling you don't pretend to be happy. Don't fake it. You can totally be happy. You can totally be positive, but you don't have to, is what I'm trying to get at. You don't have to be anything. The message of what to reflect on is to know that no matter what you're going through or no matter what you're feeling or who you are enough, and you will always deserve the best, and you deserve a break, and you deserve to feel however you're feeling in the moment. Whether it's happy and sad, whether it's super sad, whether it's super happy, whether it's angry, afraid, confused, whatever you're feeling, you deserve to feel however you feel, and you're valid in that way, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to suddenly snap out of it, If you're sad, you don't have to be happy, If any of you have ever met those people where you're like feeling down and someone's like, oh, well, just don't feel down anymore. Stop that. It's like, ew, don't tell me what to do, So it's like, this is about your feelings. So you have a feeling about certain things, and it's about physical world too. So there might be people who are giving you bad advice, or people who are trying to give you offers that are just not the right offer, And then with the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands, though, any connection that you feel a deep intimacy with, and that could just be about yourself, right? Those are the connections that the advice or the ideas will really align with you and feel like a match. So keep your eye out for those who, when they give ideas or offers, it's like, it's the ones that you want. It's the ones that support you, agree with you, basically, don't pressure you, and respect you. So I'm getting that there's some needing to discern between right and wrong. What energy is right and wrong for you at this time? What energy sits right with your stomach or feels wrong with your stomach? You know what I mean? So totally perfect Mercury retrograde energy, pretty much. Past we'll be revisiting. It'll be an opportunity for you to decide, do you really want this past energy or nah? And many of you are going to pick nah. Many of you are going to pick no thanks. The past energies come back in a slightly prettier form, but you can tell it's not the right path at this point. So you're going with the new energy is what I'm getting for a lot of you. Focusing on what you truly want, which is love that is pure and unconditional and always accepting. So that is the collective reading for everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Ayana, okay, so your question is, what's next in love? You're at work, so you're going to come back and watch it if I have to get off if you have to get off your phone. Okay. I'll put a timestamp for your reading as well. 1444. So that will be your timestamp for your reading. So if you did have to get off of the video, then you can come back and you should be able to see that. But if not, I'll have it logged personally, so I'll remember. So what is next in love? I'm getting it's a bit of a surprise. Wow, we are in for a surprise then. Page of Pentacles, there's an offer. There's an offer that's next in love. So there's something coming through in the physical world. I feel like you've met somebody. I think we were talking about this. Someone who came back around the same time, me and you both. Someone came back in my life and someone came back in your life. And it wasn't one of those Mercury retrograde return of the past where it's like, you know, like a nightmare from the past. It's like, oh no, this was a dream from the past that has come back, you know, that kind of thing. So I think it could be about that person, but it doesn't have to be. Page of Wands, though, this is a seeking energy. This is a, pages are like cards of the messages, sending messages, the messenger sort of thing. So this is someone who, their actions are matching up with their words, is what I'd say. What they say and what they do, it lines up. Two of Pentacles. So right now you're a little unsure. Whenever you take time apart or whenever you're together, you're still going back and forth on if this is really growing in the way that it's got, like in a successful way. Like, is this growing? Is this working? Is this maturing? Is this blossoming? And I'm getting, like, with the pages, that, yeah, the pages are also learners. They're open to learning. So they seek knowledge. The Page of Wands in particular to me is a knowledge seeker. So yeah, this is someone who's willing to grow with you and learn and to continue building a foundation. The Justice card, they do what's right. So, and the Two of Cups is back. So yeah, I would say you'll both be juggling energy, right? Two of Pentacles, the juggler. You'll both be a little back and forth, a little staying where you're both at in the physical world. And eventually things kind of, you both kind of take steps, not just towards each other, you're both taking steps forward on your own paths, but you're doing it with the idea of the paths coming together, like that. So that's what I'm getting of what's next in love for you, Ayana. So yeah, not sure if you heard that right now or if you're going to hear it later, but I hope that was a good reading. The Four of Cups indicates that there will be times where it feels like it could be moving forward faster, but it's not, where you feel like they could be reaching out, but they're not, or you feel like we could have come together in this moment, but we're not. That kind of feeling of like, just in the moment where there's a lot of downtime. Hi, E. Hello. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining in here. I did a collective reading. It's at the 4-minute and 20-second mark. If you want to hear any of those collective messages, they might resonate with you. But yeah, so the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, right now you're both sort of staying where you're at. So there's certain things that have not moved forward between the two of you, Ayana. But I think it's because you're both playing it a little bit safe in some ways. So let's just get an advice card for you. And let's get an advice card for this person, just in case maybe you want to share this reading with this person or something like that. So the advice for you is the Page of Cups, which is to express love and to just be kind of open and genuine. Just be yourself, basically. This is the Pisces card because the fish and it's cups, so water. This is our element. So your advice is love yourself and continue practicing confidence in your worth and that you deserve pure acceptance and love, because that's the kind of energy you always put out there in the world. You always put out love and acceptance. So that's your advice, to continue with the acceptance, self-acceptance, self-love. And then, yeah, expressing that with, if you've met with this person, if things are still going on with you and someone, like, don't be afraid, but you will be, but don't be afraid to open up more to this person. And also, no pressure. You don't have to force it or anything. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. But at the times that it feels that you start opening up about things, I feel very positive about the way things could go between you two. So, yeah, this is saying to kind of like be open to where your, oops, got the 20% battery thing. I should plug in my charger. So yeah, that was kind of a message for me to give to you about like that for a partnership to work, of course, you'll have to put in energy and everything as well. So don't play any mind games, basically. Withdraw from any mind games like, I don't, that's what I want them to think, or like, oh, they don't know if I'm interested or not. That's where I want them. They're not supposed to know yet. It's like, just cut to the chase. Try to be transparent and open and direct. That could be advice for the other person as well. Because, yeah, if you do that, then a genuine person will not actually read between the lines, and they'll just assume you're not interested, and then they'll just kind of move away and walk along, and they'll move forward because they'll know their own self-worth and that they deserve someone who will just come forward and talk to them, type of thing. So this is saying to like try to be brave, courageous, and open. Just do the Pisces thing. Be yourself and be honest. So that's your advice. All of that. And then the other person's advice is the Hanged Man. Their advice is to think of things through a new perspective. Their advice is to remain in a period of reflection. They need to reflect. Both of you do. These are both energies of Pisces. So the other person could end up also being a Pisces, but they don't have to be, of course. But they could just be a very reflective person. And regardless, we're entering Pisces season in about a week from now. We're entering Mercury retrograde, which is in a couple days. So both of those are reflective energies. So the advice coming through for the other person especially is to reflect and to gain new perspectives. The Ace of Swords came up on the back for both of you. I saw this when I was flipping through your cards to get this, and it's here now for this other person's advice energy. So yeah, you're both needing to find certain clarity, but in different ways. So whatever clarity you're looking for, manifest it. And whatever clarity this person's looking for, they will have to look for it and to think about it and to find a new perspective or see the perspective. They're trying to see things through perhaps your eyes and trying to understand you better. So that's kind of what I'm getting from their side of things, that their advice is to continue trying to get to know you better and trying to understand you more and to to see things through your perspective. So that's what I'm getting for your reading, Ayana. So yeah, that's what's next in love. I feel pretty good about that. I hope that resonated and everything, and I hope that you're sort of seeing this person currently. I'm pretty sure last time we talked, it sounded like you met someone. So yeah, definitely let me know how this reading resonated. So yeah, that might be it for today for the $7 Saturday. I think I'll stick around for about 5 more minutes in case anyone else wants to enter in or participate in getting a reading. But maybe in about 5-10 minutes, if that's it, I'm gonna head out and I don't know. I'll see whatever comes next on my journey tonight. But while we wait, I'm gonna play Mario. Because this is Mario music I'm listening to, and I'm like, sure enough, it's making me really want to grab the controller and play. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, if anyone shows up wanting a reading, I'll be here. I'll be like, okay, yes, let's do it. For now, I'm hanging out. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Anyone who's here, if you want to just talk and hang out, we absolutely can. As much as this is like a $7 Saturday thing, I also, you guys are my friends. So by all means, if you guys want to talk or just kind of, if you're going through anything, I'd love to hear how you're doing. How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Stuff like that. La dee da, la da, da da, da da, da da, da da, da da. Okay. Every time. Okay. I just have to grab one more coin. I just got annoyed. Oh, I just fell. Oh. Let me check if there's any messages. I don't want to accidentally ignore anybody. Okay, cool. But yeah. Ooh. Hi, Jeanette. Aww. I'm okay. I'm pretty good. There ended up being some downswings, but that's normal, I guess. We entered the third quarter moon, so processing some stuff, but I'm also just trying to be happy and to be grateful in the moment. I'm not forcing happiness, of course. I'm gonna be however I am, right? But yeah, I am trying not to worry about anything at this time and just trying to go with the flow, like the whole Pisces thing, and to just sort of trust where everything is going. How are you? I'm gonna continue grabbing some coins. Okay. All right. What? Where am I? Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Okay. I got like lost in the sky. There's like a sky in this game. Obviously, most games have a sky. But like, okay. Come on. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my gosh, I just want the 8 red coins. I should totally be able to grab those coins. I know it. I'm gonna get them. flying in this game, probably one of my least favorite mechanics. Honestly, all the caps in this game. I'm just dropping it. I'm just gonna stop playing Mario now. I'm like frustrated that the 8 red coins on that level, just too much for me. Very sensitive person myself, so I know. Ups and downs. Right now I feel okay. Little worries inside. A lot of other things you wonder about. Yeah. I'm relating. Yeah. Third quarter moon. Mercury retrograde approaching. Pisces season. It's going to be a lot of emotions. A lot of feelings. So, yeah. I feel like we're all getting ready for it. We're all kind of expecting a huge wave of emotions, of feelings. Like, I'm already very emotional all the time. I am a Pisces as well. But yeah, especially with Pisces season, whew, I feel like it's going to be an intense season. So we'll see. We'll see in what ways it's intense and what kind of emotions get brought up. But I think it's going to be really good. Everything's going to be okay. And that we have nothing to worry about. But we will worry anyways. But yeah, February, it's been a really good month so far. Thoughts about moving? Dude, me too. I'm moving. I don't know when exactly, but I'm moving. Too much for me right now. I want to find the apartment I know I will like very much to live in. Yeah, definitely. It can be very overwhelming. So there's no rush. And I believe it'll come to you at like the perfect time. I believe like you're going to make all the preparations you need. Like you'll feel ready when the time comes, for sure. You'll just, everything will come together. I just know it, Jeanette, because I'm in the same sort of feeling. Like, I know I want to move, and all I know is that right now is not the time. And opportunities have been coming my way. And there was one that did serve as a catalyst for me, but it ended up not being actually what I wanted to do, even though I thought it was. But before I went through with it, I just learned like, it's not what I want to do. So yeah, I think it'll happen in due time. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of 2020, you and I end up moving out somewhere. I feel like we'll find a place by then that it'll come together. This is going to be a very big transformative year. So I feel like 2020, I have a really good feeling about it because so much has already happened and it's only been a month and a half. So yeah, we've got a long time for this year. And if we don't move by the end of the year, that's okay too. We'll figure it out. We're getting there. But I know I'm setting the intention that like, yeah, I am leaving this year. I am moving out by the end of 2020. And then even if that doesn't happen, I'll be okay because I'll be like, all right, well, I set that intention. So the manifestation is just going to take some more time. That's how I feel. Lived in this apartment. Wow, 27 years. Feels big for you to think about it. Aw. I'm sorry for your loss and everything. Of course, I know like energy is always here. And my belief is that like death is just a transformation. It's not just a transformation to it. It's very difficult still. Even though even though I'm very spiritual and I still feel like, for example, my grandma and stuff, yeah, so I can't even imagine. So, oh, of course. Sweetness and kindness is my forte. I can be other things, But I'm quite often sweet and kind. Even in my harshness, I'm sweet and kind. So, in my opinion, anyways, because I know myself. Yeah. I'm hopeful for you too. I know so. I know when you're truly ready. Yeah, and I think this is the year. 9 years, 27 years, those are all factors of 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 3 is a number of, like, to me, about of something ready to move forward and go, some ready to put the energy and channel it into the material world, ready to manifest it into the next thing. So, yeah. And we humans have a lot of different sides, exactly. I love Mario music so much. Ba, ba. And I just have to. It's private reading uploaded. So now that it's officially up, I can deliver that to the person. Ba, da, 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 da. One of my biggest fears is that I'll accidentally upload a private reading as public. I get so worried about that kind of thing. I like quadruple check. I check so many times to make sure it's unlisted. And then I still check back. And I'm like, but what if it's not? Yeah. Personal year number is 8. Nice. I think mine is the number 2, which is one of my favorite numbers, funny enough. My other favorite number is the number 1 to make the number 21. So 1 itself is not really a personal favorite, but 21 is like my favorite number. So after 2, I'll be like, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Like, that's what comes next in my mind if I hear 2 sometimes. So yeah, my personal year number is 2. But yeah, I think I'm pretty content. So if everyone's good, I am going to maybe head out soon. I might still, since I started talking more, I might still just linger for about like a minute if anyone wants to participate and get a $7 reading. But if not, then that concludes this session. There's a collective, by the way, Jeanette, and anyone else listening, I did a collective reading. So if you ever want to go back, there's a reading at the 4-minute and 20-second mark. So that is available to anyone who wants to listen to a collective reading. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm officially going to head out now. So this was fun. I'm hoping my candle keeps going. It's like very dim. Hope it will be good. 8 there too. But it's not much who fits in on with me. Listen to the reading. Aww. I hope you have a great day too, Jeanette. Thank you. And yeah, my personal year number fits with me for sure. Like the number 2, it's like a peacemaker kind of energy. So yeah. Sometimes you just can make your own meaning of what the number represents. Just feeling the flow of like making an 8 and just visualizing that. And like what images come to mind when you picture the number 8? And like this flow of back and forth that you can draw the number 8 forever. You can draw it for infinity. You don't have to ever lift up your pen from the paper. And it just kind of goes infinitely. So to me, it says like, yeah, you have infinite energy. That's awesome. All right. Thank you for your warm wishes, Janet. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for your love and support. I forgot today was Saturday. So I got reminded earlier by my brother, and I was like, oh, it's Saturday? So I was like, okay, $7 Saturday. I need to remember. So I went ahead and just went live, and I was like, okay, accomplished. Good. So yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. And I will see you all in some upcoming live streams as well as more videos that I upload. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.